Well, this one kind of just slipped right past me because, well, I didn't know it was happening. And that is Brett Favre back in the news again. Again, though, that he's not been criminally charged, but because now he is demanding a jury trial in this court filing. I wonder why, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. Attorneys for Brett Favre on Friday filed a lengthy denial of allegations he used misappropriated state funds in Mississippi meant for needy families for the construction of the state-of-the-art volleyball facility at the university where his daughter played. Eric Hirschman, an attorney for Favre, filed the denial of allegations in response to a civil complaint brought by the Mississippi Department of Human Services and asked that the court deny the relief requested by MDHS and dismiss the complaint in its entirety, as well as award Favre's attorney fees and costs. Favre also demands a trial by jury and contends that the First Judicial District of Hinds County, Mississippi, would be the proper venue for a trial. The answer to the complaint lays out 21 affirmative defenses where Favre's attorney questioned the statutory basis against allegations otherwise, claiming that Favre acted in good faith and that if there was a civil conspiracy in MDHS complaint, MDHS was a co-conspirator. Favre's lawyers cited quotes from the Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Reconciliation Act of 1996 and other Mississippi and federal laws as the legal requirement for use of TAMP funds and his denial of allegations brought by MDHS. His response states that Favre lacks knowledge or information sufficient to form a belief as to the truth of the allegations that he conspired to defraud MDHS. Favre also denied that payments were made with TAMP funds, claiming that because MDHS receives funding from the other federal and state sources, it is impossible to determine from the commingled funds which money was used. Favre did admit in regard to the USM volleyball facility that he donated autographed materials to be auctioned off, solicited third parties to help with the construction, in meetings with Nancy New, John Gilbert, and John Davis about the construction. He also claims that John Davis suggested that MDHS could provide $4 million in funding to build the facility. Favre also admitted to being paid $1.1 million by MCEC in exchange for recording a radio advertisement and other services, which he claims was repaid to the state. CNN has reported that Favre returned $500,000 in May 2020 and repaid the remaining $600,000 in October 2021 for the PSA campaign after the state auditor issued a demand letter for it, according to the auditor's office. But the auditor's office maintained that in 2021, Favre still owed $228,000 in interest. I'm still trying to figure out why he's holding on to that. As to his involvement with the concussion drug company Prevacus Incorporated, Favre admits to investing over $250,000 into the company and soliciting others to invest as well. The former NFL quarterback is one of nearly 36 people and entities named in the civil suit by the state to recover millions in misspent welfare funds. Favre has not been charged criminally in the welfare fraud scheme. I guess this is just another route that his team is going for. I guess this is also another plan that he has lined up to see if it will actually work in his favor. I don't know what's the come of this. Again, we are keeping our eyes as peeled as much as we possibly can on this dude. We ain't letting him have a day's rest. If there's something that comes out about him, we're going to continue to make sure we look into it. So I wanted to look up what did the trial by jury mean. And it's Amendment 7. The Constitution was ratified on December 15th, 1791. It protects the right for citizens to have a jury trial in federal courts with civil cases where the claim exceeds a certain dollar value. I mean, I guess this guy wants to get off from wrongdoing so badly that this is the route that he's starting to take. I just can't wait. Hopefully this backfires on him.